just not very observant.
Sir, I put in for a transfer to Spider-Man detail. Is something wrong with our unit? But it's no challenge. We're actually doing something. With snipe hunts all day. Unit 4 found it. Unit 4 is in the running a sweep. Full report status.
Fight, fight, fight. How come no one ever challenges me to a rap battle?
Sector clear. Continuing patrol. Spider-Man's around here somewhere. Keep searching. We know he's here. Rally to my position.
Oh,
Control.
Oh, sorry, did I startle you?
what's up?
Man, so all of a sudden I can't figure out why my streams have echo on them.
SM1 is
What the heck?
It's like the game echoes, but the mics don't, the voices don't, just the game. And it's not like the PS4's ever recorded the game audio at the same time, because every stream's been fine up until a couple days ago. Now I'm stuck with that problem.
Cool.
I don't have a headset, so
Well. Popping Spider-Man, but there's that 4 GB update. So I have to wait for that.
you waited too long.
Yeah.
This would all be so much easier if I had a giant robot.
Minecraft Kingdom bullshit. Until welcome back.
I'm under so much stress, I'm climbing the walls. Thank you. Tip your waitress.
Added shipwrecks, underwater ruins, coral reefs, icebergs, underwater caves, ravines, and buried treasure to world generation. Added new blocks, coral, dried kelp, sea pickles, sea turtle eggs, striped logs, blue ice, prism ring stairs, and prism ring slabs.
I don't feel like playing Minecraft at all.
Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. Oh, what is that skin pack? Super cute texture pack. What?
All units, stay alert.
Should I just suck it up and play with the one earbud and die?
Yeah. I guess.
Of your problems, I guess.
Oh my god, this thing's colorful. What the fuck? Oh my god, what is this texture pack that just popped out? What the fuck? Okay.
Let's play the quiet game.
Oh, the dogs are cute.
Control, I have multiple units radio silent. Send backup.
Dude, this is too colorful. brown cat on the ferret symbol shit.
I'm the best there is at what I do.
My
What I do
wand is
is
some
quit.
like magical girl idol fucking wand. Yeah, the sword in this texture pack is like some magical girl wand. Look at that.
Don't let him web you! He's going down!
More of you. That's it. I'm leaving a bad review.
Get behind him!
I'll be honest here. This is gonna hurt you more than me.
Look out!
Okay, that was not bad.
At least I'll change my audio settings then, since I have no choice but to suffer and not be able to hear you or anyone ever. Because that's how it goes.
There's an Adventure Time texture pack.
There's a textures pack for everything.
Raise your hand.
More dangerous in the air!
There's a solo texture pack, or not texture pack, skin pack.
Are you guys slow because of the heavy metal suits? Or do you
Yeah,
wear
that's
heavy
really
metal
what I
suits because you're slow?
I want Slavo.
Right now. Easily one of the worst Spider-Man movies,
I distinctly ordered only
surpassed only by Last Jedi.
agents.
Or get the Final Fantasy 15 texture pack.
Oh yeah, you can roleplay your Final Fantasy bullshit.
I just heard
Or the
Sable
Incredibles
issued
2.
an eternal bounty
Or
on
the
you.
Last Jedi.
Huge bonus for any agent that brings you down.
Nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
He's going down!
The Stranger Things skin pack. What?
We gotta get him on the ground! Incoming!
What's all this bullshit?
Yeah, that dumbass show with the mutt-looking character.
Power Rangers skin pack!
You're better off
Doctor
watching
Who.
the stream than go.
Yeah, texture pack. God. These all this
What
stuff.
does it?
Mind is all freaking. None of it's free.
Watch my back!
Of course not. All the kids gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
For half of those
They gotta
games that
use
they're
their
not even
parents.
allowed to play.
Yeah. They gotta pay their, use their parents' credit card.
Yeah.
Look, if you guys are gonna keep showing up like this, it's just polite to call first.
Take him out!
At least get on the stream anyway. Just tell me how it sounds.
He's bored and wants to play sometimes.
Yeah, she was like, what y'all doing? I said dying for the hurricane, and then she's like, I'm bored.
Yes, same thing.
Oh, hi, Sable guys. Everything's cool here. The trouble's next door. Hey, it was worth a try.
I guess buy me a headset instead.
Do what?
Just buy me a headset.
Buy you some headphones.
A headset.
I know.
headphones implies the shit I'm wearing right now, which came with the PS4. The only good, even our voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can only hear out of one ear, which hurts. Which is something the 360 did well, even though it only had one ear. It was still more comfortable than that. It's just like a random bug on all my streams now, where it echoes the gameplay for no reason whatsoever. One of those things that never happens, and then it happens and you can't get rid of it.
What I was doing.
And there's this suit power that lets me do a bunch of dumb quips that are better than anything the Marvel studio could have come up with.
Yeah, the slime looks.
Hey, can you get me a gig on Broadway? Oh, they're not that kind of agents. I got it.
Hey Xbox, welcome back to the
That took a
half-fixed stream.
That man's on it anytime you start streaming.
He's a true
Supporter.
true fan. He's a true believer, as Stan Lee would say. Yeah, I asked for the second monitor so I can use my PS1 and just plug it in. And then have the chat open on a different screen. So I can play through the original Spider-Man 1 and 2 on the PS1.
Got the people out of the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's violating constitutional rights. But right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup. Thanks.
Yeah, have fun on a school player. If it's not school, have fun with that theater bullshit.
Theater.
After spending 3 years in that stupid shit, you can tell you it's the worst thing there ever was. And now because of the plays, they're just retarded. And they all sound the same, they all act the same, there's no nothing. It's no actual acting, it's just being dramatic for the sake of sounding like you're the most egocentric one in the room. You should see the profiles of some of the people that I went to high school theater with. Literally self-proclaimed authors and actors and stupid shit. And even when you talk to them, like casually, it's just the most egotistical, egalitarian dumb shit you ever heard in your life.
Kiki, where have you been for the past, like, year? What the fuck?
Imagine talking to Bryce.
Messaged me,
Frank.
She just messaged me, like, did you hear your band is Where have you been for the past, like, forever? What?
A bunch of us were protesting
Oh my
Sable,
god.
standing up for our rights like you always say.
I'm sorry, that was just too silly. I had to tell you about that.
This is always the risk of giving anyone too much power. They
Did
abuse
you
it.
just die?
Be aware, there may be
He's hit really
consequences.
fast.
It's up to you whether that's a risk worth taking.
You've been talking for like the past minutes, so.
The crazy thing was, Spider-Man set us free.
Yes, well that's what happens when the supposed authorities start breaking the law. Next to them, other lawbreakers don't seem so bad. Thanks for calling. We're out of time.
Pretty sure that.
I'm not sure what.
This whole bullshit the EU and memes has been going on for like a year now, but all the normies didn't know about it until like now.
What's our status in Lincoln? Control, APC Tango pursuing escaped prisoners.
Why would your band memes?
Anyway, I'm starting to like this Armor Spider Mark 4. Looks really clean at night. It has a glowing green spider in the chest and eyes.
I really wish I could play that right now, but
You can just watch the stream and do what I do and wish you could play.
yeah. Well, and all my cat stuff have disappeared.
Just
You
rush
just-
the story and enjoy the movie, and then you can do all the side shit and get bored.
All units.
Like I am.
Got an assault in progress. Report came in from near Ansonia. Over.
But when you get the black cat, like, side stuff, just do that real quick so you can get the black suit. Ow. I'm getting wrecked by a shakedown over here.
Mr. Shakedown.
Oi.
Oi. Give me all the money you have, and
Ow.
I need money to go to
Ow.
a cabaret club.
I do like this quick suit power.
Yes? No? Maybe?
Literally retarded that are not Marvel dumbass clips.
What the fuck is that? Oh, look at this jackass.
I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've
I
learned
walk
not to
outside my
hit
house and I just look up above my door and there's just a spider just stalking me.
Spider.
Yeah.
I need a catchphrase. You
That's
got
good,
wet.
man.
I'll work on it. Lovely. Arresting people for peaceful protest?
That's right, I was
Not on
building
my
a
watch.
fucking wall. Oh, so that fucking like little Trump speech in a gal was great.
It's so dumb, but it was great.
That whole show is great, dude. All the fucking culture references and everything is perfect. You can't get that in a sub.
Yeah. That's what a good localization is supposed to be like. It's supposed to reflect on the country's pop culture.
It ruins the I mean, for a show like that, yeah, like a comedy. I mean, dubs ruin the original source content. Like, shut the fuck up.
Great! Just when I thought I might
Bring
run
in
out of
anything,
Sable agents to hit.
Jesus. Probably actually made the show better.
Yeah. The main character's voice was great. It was the perfect sense of what the fuck is going on and I'm a dumbass.
And his blue-haired best friend is probably the best,
Hashtag not so
one
humble
of the best
brag.
characters in that show. Besides fucking Yukon. Man, that fucking Chad Thundercock motherfucker, dude. Fuck that guy.
What was it they called him? It was something like Chad Thundercock. They used Chad something.
It wasn't Thundercock, but it was very similar.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. But it was great.
I am definitely not giving Sable International a good review online.
It ended up being some pussy ass bitch.
Why would you want to be the genie Xbox? Why didn't you want to be the Chad Aladdin?
The Chad Aladdin.
Or are you trying to say you're brown enough to be Aladdin and that's why they picked you? Because, I don't think there's many darkies allowed in this stream. This is a proud white American stream. No Europeans either.
What are you on about?
The stream acceptance. We don't take Europeans or Africans or anything.
Armed hostiles are assaulting a police van.
Just Americans.
Station is Firehouse on the west
Oh,
side.
okay.
Of a certain tone.
Okay.
Yeah, guess what? A European's not allowed to say any of that.
No.
Folks, you know I'm not one to promote conspiracy theories. Except
Beats
the
arguing
ones I
with
think
people
are
on Reddit all
worthy of
night.
further discussion, like this
Who?
one. I've heard reports
I
of
said
Spider-Man
Beats arguing with
hovering
people on
around
Reddit all
radio
night.
towers. First, I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
he was sabotaging them,
Yeah.
but a far more
fuck am I supposed to take a
Fine,
picture
go
of?
away.
came to mind. In
What?
his
Man, you probably
misguided
put- go away.
notion that he is
Probably fucking put your fucking hand down your pants. Go away.
Hacking into all our
No, I wanna
conversations.
fucking...
What are you on about?
Credit card transactions.
This man just comes
Personal
into my
calls
room
with the
randomly
wife
and is
going
trying
on
to
a
give me that one,
long,
like,
lonely book tour.
that one,
I mean, when one
fucking,
is
like, high
on a
five.
book
You
tour,
mean high
I'm
five, but you
talking
know, like the
about
one.
myself. I don't do that
Greeting.
sort of thing, and anyone who thinks they have recordings of me doing it is wrong.
Man, you didn't even do it right, dude. What the fuck? It's like this. Oh my god, go away.
All I hear is Ryan on top of Jay going on a rant.
I don't know, dude.
You have good ass genie voice. That's good at least. Better make the best of what you got then. It's not like those inbred drama queens are gonna care either way. Might as well give them a show while you're in there.
Full set. It's like herding cats. Cats with felony convictions.
I'm gonna have to switch ears on this earbud in a minute before it starts ringing.
Shit hurts too.
Anyways, it's gonna be a hurricane stream, so I'm gonna go on until
Whenever.
until the power goes out or something.
You say when the power goes out.
Yeah. What am I supposed to take a picture of? What? What the fuck is off center? What am I taking a picture of? Got the role for what, Aladdin?
Oscorp.
What, did
Got
your
my issues
female
with how
friend
they
get the
operate,
Aladdin
but
role?
Can't deny their success.
The specific male role? Oh, yeah, I was reading up on some company that wanted to, or no, it was a school or something, they were hiring, and it's like, well, it's time to hire non-white and non-male people, finally. Or something like that. Oh, the genie, the male character. Very intuitive.
Attention Sable team. Need immediate sit rep on the status in Bloomingdale.
Okay. No crime, I guess. Yeah, you tell them.
Hey, is this roof taken?
Oh, this wall is coming out. I'll double, triple the profits in my little fucking kingdom.
No talking during the infiltration.
What the fuck are you talking
Whatever
about?
that fucking-
So much for the opening act. Main event's inside.
You just don't say shit and then you start talking about random shit.
Let's dive right in.
I'm just waiting for fucking Spider-Man to finish updating. Dude.
Or you could have
just tell me
downloaded
to
Empire
prep
War and
for-
we could be playing Galactic Conquest with like 100 maps
MJ,
on Clone Wars
I'm
by
at the
now.
4th place on your list. They're not even trying to pretend they're legit.
It's just sad when criminals don't take pride in their work anymore. I'll see what I can find out.
You gotta stuff on like
Hold on, I'll be back.
Why couldn't it have been with great power comes pie?
So are you Genie or are you Jafar? Make up your mind, bro.
I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do is quit. Oh no! Stockbrokers! Oh, phew! Just noticed the masks. Hey, do I come to your work and try to beat you up? Oh, wait! I kinda did! Yay, new guys! I'm sure you'll do way better than these guys just like you who I wiped the floor with!
Peter, that business is listed as an importer of computer parts.
Huh. I didn't know they'd started making laptops out of guns.
So it's an armory?
Not for long. I'm about to get some payback for Jeff Davis and everyone else they killed at City Hall.
Alright, just put on your best Jafar. Be as Muslim as possible. Or something like that.
More of them! Good! I meant to ask you, how do you deal with sneezing in your mask? Big problem for me. Hey, if crime doesn't work out, you guys would make awesome backup dancers. Hey, more guests! Come in, grab a chair. We're playing charades. Ever wonder if we'd be friends if we met under different circumstances? Yeah, me neither.
Well, who would be the parrot? Unless you have a live parrot to play with.
Just once, I'd love to fight someone carrying a bag of money with a dollar sign on it. MJ, everything's quiet here now.
You didn't get too carried away, did you? What they did was horrible, but you're not.
Yes, I'll probably get a little tard kid out of the special class. Have him yell every now and then. Or a preschooler, yeah, that works too. Nigga, how old are you anyway? Sounds like you're a high school kid now.
Ooh, love that shot. Don't mind me, just doing spider stuff. Huffing some water spouts. Yuri, this place is full of fist guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns, obviously.
Right.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon. You earned it. Enough! Spider-Man. Peace. No butt jokes, okay? Spiders are arachnids.
Do it.
Fire in the hole! Don't you dare hit me with that!
I kind of like the fast-paced gameplay of all of this.
More guys?
Makes it more spider-like,
Orderly line. I
more
promise I'll arrest
movie-like.
everyone.
That's great. So again, if you want a good movie, get this game. Don't expect too much as far as the game goes.
Before he knocks us all out. It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
For you. Son of a...
Spider-Man. Every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic.
Hold on, let me finish this real quick and I'll
Dirty way to
respond to
launder
you.
money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on it. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
Bring it down already!
Reinforcements. Great. I was getting kind of sick of these other guys. How'd you get so violent? Was it video games?
Sports your head. Keep him on the ground.
Seriously, is this where you pictured your life going? More of them. Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden. Yeah, got it! Bring it ballerina! Get down here! Get ready for some pain. Not in cover! I'm the best there is at what I do. And what I do is quit. Your people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
But yeah, schools like that, it's not too bad. Then again, I was the kid back then, so. Anyway, the hurricane's fine. It's rain now. And since it's nighttime, we'll be playing with the spider. I'm not too keen on the design, but it's still cool for nighttime activities anyway. I don't want to check out the spider suit power. So. I mean, I would be in the eye of the storm right now, but you know, the thing suddenly had a change of trajectory all of a sudden for whatever reason. Still, no work for the next 2 days. That's alright. It's probably gonna be nothing like it always was. Every time we get a tornado or a hurricane or anything, it's nothing. Almost makes you wonder if you wasted all that money on water.
Try that on someone who can fight back.
Clear to engage? Affirmative.
Yeah, everything will be fine. There's no need to worry too much. Since you're in theater, I'm assuming you'll know what it's like to have everyone worry right before the actual play begins. I was always the one that never really cared, so I just dealt with it and did my work. Eventually everyone worries way too much right before the play begins, but the week before. So if it wasn't for me, the whole set would have never been done. Considering it was my designs and, well, builds and whatnot that actually made the set. So if I hadn't been calm the whole time, the play wouldn't have gone through. Because no one else was doing anything but worrying and fighting each other. Dumb fighting too. Type of teenage drama you'd expect from nothing. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Xbox. It's like I said, everyone in high school theater, and, well, I don't know about college, so, but for high school and middle school, it's basically, its ego is what it is.
Ground team, this is Control. Need a status update from
And it's even worse if they talk the same way they act.
Charlie taking fire from demons.
Then again, they all act the same, so that doesn't matter.
If this is over a parking space, it would be so New York.
Okay. How do you feel? Should I go back to the Mark IV armor spider, or do you like Spirit spider so far? I don't like the look, but it feels good since it's nighttime. Well, I'm guessing everyone worries because obviously they think they're the best actor, so they're hoping something comes out of that high school play, you know? When it's really nothing to actually care about. No one's gonna look at it and go, huh, I probably want to hire this guy for a movie I'm making. And I guess we'll stick with the Spirit for now. I still don't know what the suit power does. I guess it kind of burns them. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's the problem. They all think they're good. And they get too deep into it. What you want to do is look for someone in a play that doesn't act like everyone else does. They don't over-dramatize everything. And they have their own style. They actually get in the character. They don't just have a specific dialect when they're acting out every character. Look for that person. And that's the good actor.
Everybody hates me. I'm starting to get a complex.
It's almost like they all have a set way to read a script. Unconsciously, they all think they have to read it a certain way. So they all sound the same. Yeah, I'm not gonna doubt your skills or anything. That being said, another thing is everyone's always nice to you in theater. It doesn't matter. Again, it goes back to the ego where they all want to look cool. So they treat you nicely because, you know, theater's a big family and all that mumbo jumbo. Yeah, practicing was fun, I guess. When you were with the group you actually cared about.
Demons are getting bolder. Engaging police in the streets now.
I don't know, maybe I sound like that one kid that wasn't good at school, but I wasn't, so... It's just what happens after experience, you sort of pick up on everything. That, I met some of the worst people in that particular field, so... X is included, all things considered. Nice typo.
Demons are total fanatics. Can't believe how loyal they are to Martin Lee.
And if you're watching and you're wondering, I'm just going around doing all the side crime missions, so... I'm gonna go for 100% in Platinum before I get a new game plus, so... And crime's the dumbest thing, because you have to just go around and wait for the scripted event to play off, and... yeah. I don't think they repeat, which kinda sucks, but oh well.
Ground teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Firehouse. Control, rooftop outpost under fire from demons.
Okay. What do you mean by someone that's bad at the role take a person who's good at it?
Around the city on birds and other wildlife. It collects data on the environment, which Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp tech, which Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing spider bot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other spider bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one. Nothing unusual, just taking my spider bot for a walk in the park, you know, like...
Oh, you meant that. Yeah, well... It's high school plays. Can't expect too much. It's all up to whoever's the director in the play anyway. And even then...
Okay, it's following the pings from the other spider bot. Let's see where it takes us.
Can't really trust anyone in actual theater or drama class to actually know what they're talking about. So... okay.
I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market.
Man, these forest minigames are horrible. Probably the second time I've ever used a spider drone in the whole game. That's stupid. Nobody reacts to it.
Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense. Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
Okay.
Looks like it made it quite a ways.
Wait, this was an actual thing? I could have been reading the things? Huh. Well, that's something for 100% that I have to go through. That's great. In a bad way. So if there's any game you want me to play before the hurricane takes my power out or something, just let me know. You're the only one here, so... And yeah, we'd probably make good directors. Should have just applied for that, to be honest.
Proximity alarm? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it. This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym. Finally, its nest. Wait, that's the other spider bot. I busted a feathered kleptomaniac. Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him. I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
Why would you need spider bots? Alright, let's change the time of day. Feeling like a daytime type of gameplay right now. Where was that station at? There we go. Yeah, Spider-Man is basically poor Batman, but with powers. That's pretty much it. Let's do daytime. We'll play with Scarlet Spider, why not? Alright, the next... Yeah, should be around here. Trying to go in order so I can do all the crimes organized. Alright, so I have all the suits, I guess I can worry about upgrades and all that. Well shit, I don't know, hold up. There's no Raimi costume, which kills it for me. At least Arkham Knight had the Dark Knight, Christian Bale costume, which was great. And I don't want to use the dark suit because it's not nighttime right now, so... I don't know. Spider Armor Mark 4 looks really nice in nighttime too, but we're playing daytime, so... I guess I'll roll with 2099. I've never seen the white suit before, so I don't know. I've never seen it in a show or comics or anything like that. Maybe it's just me. Should I have enough crime tokens somehow? Let's see how much we can get done. It's not like I use gadgets or anything, so it actually doesn't matter. Get some of these too, I guess. No. What are you in your afternoon theater class now or some shit? Y'all are rehearsing in the afternoon? Or evening now? I'll say, yeah, leave it to them to be jackasses. Not like it matters. Has it happened to you before or something? I don't think I've ever had that problem. Then again, I'm not used, so I don't know what the difference would be. Yeah, I thought it was like still afternoon or something. I fell asleep sometime around like 1. Well, thanks for the support, even when you're busy, honestly. Just put your headphones on. It would be real bad if I said something inappropriate and the speaker just suddenly went loud on your class rehearsal. Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad I'm your favorite. I don't think I watch streamers. Except for one morning show that I watch, and that's about it. I skip Twitch entirely now, so... Oh, there's a secret photo. So there's a lot of hidden shit in this game, like the newspapers I never knew about. But it's all useless. It's not actual gameplay. I don't want collectibles straight out of Ubisoft in my game. I want to actually... Oh yeah, real nice. The secret photo is just a gay flag. Real
God,
nice.
how much I love photography.
Yeah, Twitch is dead. Where's that crime? I always wanted to get into Spider-Man comics, but I never could because I don't feel good paying for each individual shit.
I won't get any peace until I shut that down. Let's see if oh guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking.
Because I don't get anxious about if maybe I missed one or maybe I'm missing out on a better series or universe comics. Because, you know, by this time there's probably like 1 billion Spider-Man comic series, and that it hurts as a hoarder like me, where I hoard a bunch of shit. I guess I'll just look up the best like comic series and go with that. Yeah, the game should be 30. It's more of a glorified tech demo for the sequel that they're making. This whole game basically was a way to set up a sequel, DLC, and everything before the game even came out, so.
Sort of flattered that Sable set up 1 million rooftop posts just to hunt for little old me. Sorta.
Oh, we're almost done with the Sable crimes in this game. I'm assuming that's the photo, yeah.
Got it.
All units, witness reported an active narcotics sale. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. You guys got the buggers on vacation.
That's the thing about Arkham games, at least they're... You can't argue that this game's better than Arkham, because at least in Arkham you have more shit to do. There's actual boss fights, there's actual good puzzles, there's actual side villains that you can do. And DLC isn't just like a 10-minute quick little thing, which I'm assuming is going to be the case for this one, because $30 for 3 DLCs isn't very appetizing to me.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Probably better if I'm not here when the...
Yeah, Halo's up there with the side content. You can just go and forge for hours upon hours.
We have a hostage situation. Fugitives have seized a bus. Please mobilize towards Flatiron. Over.
I think sometime I'm just gonna sit down and rewatch all the Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Situation. Always tricky. Gotta make sure no one gets hurt. Hey, if you need friends this bad, I'll hang out with you.